Big Motor Small Blades are back!
Woo!
Woo! Welcome to a special edition of Big Motor Small Blade Podcast. I'm Buddy Pulley. He's Seth Dolby. We got an awesome episode for you to celebrate big motors and small blades being back. NASCAR announced, God, it was a while back now, but holidays happened and, we had to take a break, do whatever. That's just our excuse for taking a break.
That's our excuse for being lazy.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, well.
Hope you guys had a great holiday, but best Christmas present of all, NASCAR is going to be running 670 horsepower with 4-inch spoilers for the majority of the season, with the exception of Daytona, Talladega, and Atlanta, and
maybe Michigan.
That's all. Yeah, maybe Michigan. That's all we ever wanted. That's what this whole podcast has been about. That's what we've been campaigning for. And now, we've won. So I guess this is the end of Big Motor Small Blade.
Breaking news, this is the last Big Motor Small... No, I'm kidding. Our next video, I put like fucking 10 hours of editing into, so it's coming out.
Yes.
Hell or high water, it's coming out.
Yeah, we got a good video coming up, I guess,
later this week.
Week or so. But no, this is not the last Big Motor Small Blade podcast. We're celebrating by watching a classic NASCAR race from the
1948.
No. From what you guys probably consider the golden era of NASCAR. A little bit past that.
Some of y'all might consider it pre-birth.
Yeah. A Big Motor Small Blade race nonetheless. It's the last race at Rockingham. As you can see, as my screen is shared right here. From 2004, the Subway 400. Wearing the Saul Boy shirt.
Saul Boy.
Thank you, Seth. Thank you for that. But yeah, it'll be a fun time watching this race. Seth, have you ever even watched this race?
I have watched pieces of this race.
Okay. I was actually at this race.
Yes, you were.
First Cup race ever. It's my second race ever. Yeah, second race ever, first Cup race. And yeah, we'll actually throw in some trackside footage, and you might see a 7-year-old yours truly going nuts at Trackside Alive. But without further ado, let's get it started. This is Big Motor, Small Blade, and it starts
right now.
Bam.
Give or take. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, the old Fox intro, dude. Oh, I miss it so much. Is this even even Fox? This is just NASCAR, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
God, imagine. Well, I'm about to say that. There's some highlights in here that aren't just wrecks. Like, it's incredible. I was like about to say it, and then
Ryan Newman.
Yeah, I was about to say it, and then that clip came on. I'm like, well, can't say it right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're watching the abridged version of this because we didn't think we needed a 3-hour episode of Big Motor Small Blade just watching a race.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. Here we go. We're ready to go. Rocket Ryan Newman on the pole. One of his 6 million poles he earned throughout the course of his career.
I'm going to turn up the audio just a little bit.
Yeah, we can live with it being up a little bit. Boogity, boogity, schwoogity.
There we go. God, look at the stands, dude. I'm somewhere in there. I'm on the front stretch.
Front stretch, like right around start finish. Yeah.
I remember. What's funny is my first grade teacher. She was from Wales, and she knew I liked NASCAR. She actually went to the Busch race the day before this. So shout out to her.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I remember Dodges being super strong in this race for whatever reason. Like, and you see right there, the top 5 cars are Dodges.
Yeah. Now these are Chargers by this point, right? Or are they still Intrepids?
No, they're still Intrepids.
They're still Intrepids.
Well, they're technically Dodge Stratuses, but they're called Intrepids.
Okay.
So I don't. Oh, look, Jamie McMurray took the lead. Fun fact: Jamie McMurray was actually my favorite driver at this point.
Really?
Yeah. I was kind of didn't know who I was gonna pull for, and like I had a couple different guys, and Jamie McMurray. I remember for some reason I was pulling for him. And I think when we got home from this race, my mom gave me a Jamie McMurray car.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know how all this is going to look when we export it and all this, but hopefully the frame rate looks a little less frames than I would hope. So hopefully it turns out fine when we actually put it on the thing. So if it's a little fucky, my apologies.
I don't know. I'm just watching a race.
It is what it is.
Damn, I thought Rusty was getting nailed by Jeff Green.
Careful, Rusty.
Yeah. Oh shit! This is the race for car long flips, ain't it?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh shit! Dude. Look at a wheel in that thing.
So I've only ever been. So how many times? Nice. How many times have you been to Rockingham, just in general?
So I went to qualifying in 03. I went to qualifying for this race, and then it was actually, we went to qualifying for this race. We were just going to qualifying, and on the way back from qualifying, we were like, fuck it, let's go to the actual race. And so I went to the race here. I went to both ARCA races they had here in 08 and 09, and I went to Hooters Pro Cup race too.
Okay.
And then I went to both truck races they had here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've only been to the track. I haven't been in the track, but I've been to the track once. They had a music festival there a few years ago. They're not going to go back there whenever they do get to do it again. Who knows anymore? Everything's up in the air, but they're not going to go back there because it was a freaking nightmare getting in and out of there.
Well, and that's a lot of the reason NASCAR stopped going there is, for one, they said attendance was, which, I mean, honestly, for a 2004 race, you can look at the stands and you can see some empty spots in there.
Hell, they're probably out in the parking lot trying to get parked.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a lot of it was attendance was down here, and then just getting in and out of the track was rough. And then really, I mean, the main thing I'd see the issue with Rockingham now is, they taking this tax money from the government and putting it into the track, and they're putting lights and repaving it, but they need to upgrade the facilities, like the bathrooms. Like my sister wrote on the damn bathroom stall, "I Heart Dale Jr." in 2004. When we went back for the truck race in 2012, that writing was still on the bathroom stall.
Yeah.
Like they just haven't updated that shit, and it was like,
I mean, realistically, for them to go back, they would absolutely have to do something about the way in and out of there, because 100%, it's brutal. I mean, for that, I mean, so a music festival generally will have more, a larger crowd than a race. But I mean, for that still, I mean, we got stopped like 4 miles back and just did not move for a while. I had to ditch the guy I was with and go because there was a band I really wanted to see at like 5 o'clock. I mean, we got there at like 2, and this band started at like 4:30 or 5, and I was like, "Hey, guy, can I go?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
But
I didn't realize Sadler drove that gray. Gordon got the wall.
Yeah, he did.
That gray, black and white.
Yeah, I remember seeing that car. I've seen that car. I've never seen it on track though.
Well, he raced it in the 5 at Speed Weeks, but I didn't know he raced it at Rockingham too.
Well, this would have been the second race of the year, right?
Yeah. So this is race 2 of the year. Junior won the 500. Here's Jeffy Gordon.
That's a nice looking car. Too bad his sponsor's the worst. Anyway.
Jesus.
Anyway, go look up a documentary on DuPont if you want to know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get into it here, but anyway, we're going to commercial, and we're back.
And now they go to commercial. NASCAR. God, I love this race. So great. What is it? Okay. Rejoining the race. Lap 81. Jeff Gordon's taking the lead. Brian Newman.
That'd have been interesting to see. Thanks, NASCAR.
Yeah. They're skipping to the wrecks. Damn, look at him rim riding around this joint.
It's too bad that they won't go back here. For all the reasons we've mentioned, the facilities aren't great, and you know, getting in and out's a nightmare because the track's fun. Yeah. Very fun.
It's different, you know?
Yeah.
Just a touch over a mile. And yeah, I mean, there's no other track like it on the circuit. And I mean, especially back in the day before I guess they're repaving it. I mean, it would eat tires, man. Yeah. It was like Darlington.
Yeah. That's the thing I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully with the next gen car is after I get used to the ugly ass 4 cars that are going to be out there.
God.
But what I'm really hoping for is, so we've already seen with the 670 and 4-inch test, like guys able to, you know, dart underneath each other, and there's a lot of movement and play in the, not in the steering wheel, but the way the car drives. There's a lot of play, and I'm really looking forward to if they can bring some nice, good, especially now that we don't have, you know, 12-foot tall blades on the back of the car. They can bring some nice soft compound tires to the track and just, you know, let the race work itself out. Like
they were saying that in testing that they there's a lot of tire fall off.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Even at Charlotte's, even though the repave was damn near 15 years ago, well, over 15 years ago, it still doesn't wear tires out, so that'll be good.
Yeah, and hopefully it'll be a little warm for like the 600 or whatever, and it should be fun. I'm really looking forward to that, which is amazing. I still can't believe we're to a point where I'm excited about the next gen car. I was completely down on it for the longest time. Now it's just like, oh yeah, we got exactly what we wanted. I don't know how to feel about it. But anyway, something like you mentioned, them repaving Rockingham and putting lights on it, and that's one of those weird things. Like I can't imagine they're gonna do. I mean, I guess SRX could go there maybe.
They do the Cars Tour race there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money to put in the track and not at least be thinking about trying to get.
They're gonna have to put over 10 million into that thing.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to put in and not even think you're getting a cup date. So maybe they're thinking about getting a cup date. I don't know. I mean, I would. They should at least bring the trucks back there, at the very least.
Problem was no one showed up for it.
Yeah, and standalone, nice.
Kevin stuck his hand out the window. You remember? Did you ever watch? I guess you didn't watch it. You weren't quite into racing, but did you ever see the show NASCAR Drivers 360?
No.
Oh, dude, you should go back and watch that. It was like It would do like. It would
Damn, Jimmy.
Yeah, it would kind of battle for the lead.
Here we go.
Back kids to the lead. Roll credits.
Here comes Jeff Burton. No, this is yes, Jeff Burton. He's still in this car, right?
Yeah, for the next like half season.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in the garage for something.
That's a coolish looking car.
Yeah, the SKF car. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
It was in NASCAR Thunder 2000, or not NASCAR Thunder, NASCAR 2005 Chasers Cup.
Didn't he run a lot of this season unsponsored?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, NASCAR Drivers 360. It was like a show. It was like Anybody should go back and watch it. It's great. It was a great show. It just followed drivers throughout the week. It picked like 2 or 3 each week. But I just remember this race in particular because this was one of the episodes that Kevin Harvick, they covered him and talked about how bad he was at Rockingham, and I think he ends up like finishing 14th or something in this race.
Oh, so it was. Oh, okay. It just follows a guy in one weekend and then.
Yeah, but it follows him like throughout the week too.
Okay.
It's like at home and stuff.
Yeah. Have you seen they did an IndyCar one like that in like 2012? You've seen that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. If y'all haven't seen that, go look. I think it's called like IndyCar Chronicles.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really cool show. They did one on Pagano. He was driving the 77. They did one on Newgarden.
They did another show. It was NBS 24/7. It was about the
kind of like that.
Yeah, and it was in 2004. So there were 2 shows like this. There was NBS 24/7, and then they did NASCAR Driver 360.
All right. I'll have to go back and watch some of these. It should be interesting.
What about Casey Kane, though? Like, this is his second start, and he's, I don't know.
God, he was that close to winning. Spoiler alert. He was this close to winning in his second race.
Yeah.
He didn't run any the year before?
No.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know who the hell Casey Kane was.
Mark Martin in the Pfizer car.
Oh, shit, he ran Pfizer? I didn't know he actually ran the Pfizer car. I thought he ran strictly Viagra.
Didn't he run this first and then ran the Viagra car? Like later?
I thought he had always just run the Viagra car.
I feel like I've seen this car before, but I don't really know.
Well, yeah, because they didn't put Viagra on the diecast, on some of the diecast. That's where you saw it from.
I mean, it's not like I ever owned that diecast, though. I don't know. Here's Kirk Shelmerdine. Oh, okay.
God, he really did run Pfizer. I thought he just ran Viagra. Interesting.
I like this better than the Viagra car.
I was able to get a Viagra car. It's the same paint scheme.
I think it looks cleaner. Pfizer. I don't know.
Talking about Pfizer in 2021.
2022, buddy.
Oh, shit, it is 2022.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh, yeah, Happy New Year.
Here's the subway car that definitely doesn't look like the subway car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is back when they just put Subway on the side, didn't even change the paint scheme of the full National Guard car.
I'm pretty sure it's on the hood, isn't it?
Don Silver sign holder. Wow, what a job.
That should be my job. No, that's full Subway. They just did it on the National Guard scheme.
That's what I just said.
You said on the side only.
Oh, well, you knew what I meant. It was a Subway car on the National Guard scheme.
Is there a reason they did that?
I don't know.
Did they crash the primary car and?
No, this was just how they did it.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, it was weird.
I kind of like it, actually. I'll be honest. I like, for what it's worth, I like that National Guard car a lot already.
05 one was, 06 one was the best.
Yeah, 06 one was the best. But also, I'm a sucker for anything with Dayglow yellow on it. So
they would never do this camera view anymore.
No.
Well, they might now with the next gen, but just because teams wouldn't want other teams seeing the fucking wheel wells. Wheel wells and shocks and whatnot.
Well, I mean, they should in theory be all the same parts now because you're not allowed to make your own.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We might see it again because now they're all the same.
Yeah. Hopefully. That was always, I love stuff like that. Hell, they should put cameras in.
Top 5 are. There's Kenseth, there's Gordon, there's Newman, Kane, Jarrett. They're all right there within like a second of each other.
Yep. Wall button. Awkward silence. Bam. All right.
Now we're at lap 200. Holy shit.
God bless.
Matt Kenseth's the leader. Dale Jarrett's up to second. Rusty Wallace is third. I think Jarrett won in 02 or 03.
I can't believe NASCAR just the wrecks. The cautions must have not been for big wrecks because they just NASCAR would never skip over 4 big accidents.
Yeah. I don't remember what they were for. Oh Jesus, Rusty. Oh, this is back. I always get confused at old races when I watch them and the lap cars on the inside. Forget that used to be a thing.
Yeah.
They act like these helmet cams and shit are like so like new technology nowadays. It's like they had them back in 2004.
Yeah. These almost look better because like they're off to the side instead of on top, so you can actually see out of the windshield better.
You're looking at the damn roll bar half the damn time.
Yeah. Those are probably, the driver probably actually felt those, though they're probably heavier.
Yeah.
So. And now the ones they have now are mounted on the visor, right? So if they tip the visor up a little bit, then
yeah,
you don't see anything.
That's why you see the roll bar.
Yeah. I do admittedly miss the Fox booth being Mike, Darrell, and Larry, though. Those were the days.
Yeah, back before Darrell went senile.
Yeah, before Darrell went senile. But even then, like, I really was like excited. Like, nothing against Darrell as a person, but yeah, there came a point where it was obvious he needed to be out of the booth. And then he left, and then it was just Mike and Jeff for that first year, and it was just terrible.
Yeah, Jeff sucks.
Jeff does suck as a commentator.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I liked Jeff as a commentator for like half of the first season, maybe. Dick Berggren. God, we were so spoiled with everybody covering NASCAR at that time, on TV at least. The booth was great. We had Steve Burns and Dick Berggren. It's like, good times, good times.
I'm watching the race.
I was about to say, you look like you're thinking.
There's still a shit ton of people here. I mean, because it's grandstands on the back stretch, your grandstands all through 1 and 2, and down the front stretch.
Yeah, I bet it took 5 hours to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you know, it's a damn shame. You know, thank God we lost this race to Texas.
Yeah, thank God. My only thing too is with you know, even if we got to a point where they wanted to bring this track back, if we got Wilkesboro back, I could not really see them wanting a third track in North Carolina.
You know what, Seth? No one asked you. All right.
I mean, I'm down. I'm not vetoing the idea. I'm saying I don't see it happening.
Look, man. They got. Okay, they don't have 3 in any other state. Oh, Jesus, Dale. Oh, vape boy status is back.
Vape boy status. Vape niche, brah.
Dude, look at Ganassi showing up.
I know. Hard to believe they would forget how to do this.
Oh, what the hell? Oh. Hold on.
He must have blowed up.
Yeah, clearly.
Why didn't you pit?
All right, David Rudiman.
how damn dirty that thing is.
Yeah. I was in Darlington. Oh. What the hell? No. What the fuck did he just do?
I don't know, man.
Dude, he just.
Are we still green?
Yes. Oh, damn. Yeah. Something in that engine ain't right.
God.
Well, I guess the transmission is what they said. But dude, he when he turned, what if a car was pitting?
I would hope the spotter was like, all right, you're clear. But
their caution's out.
Now the caution's out.
Yeah. All right. Nothing's changed. NASCAR's still late on the caution. It's like a Rick Ware move.
NASCAR must have saw something as well because the caution is out.
Cody Ware would have like jumped James. Oh, beer. That's what the caution's. Fuck the car blowing up and going 13 miles an hour on the front straightaway.
Yeah, and going backwards down pit road.
It's the damn beer can. I don't.
Oh, Jeff Gordon got his lap back.
I guess we should have watched the full race. How did Jeff go lap down?
I don't know, dude. I guess he just sucks.
I guess he just sucks. Got lucky 93 times. And
I just saw this smoke come out of Jared's car, and it's off the right side, and it's smoking out the tailpipes. I got to think that the engine might be running, but I think it's hurt.
you think, Daryl?
I was thinking.
When I walked through the garage here this morning, it may not be related as we
transmission. Transmission would be coming out the rear of the car, not the tailpipes.
Transmissions don't always smoke when they drop, though.
That too, yeah.
But yeah, I doubt it would be coming out of the tailpipe.
Look, all right. Most people would say that's the superior Irwin tool scheme. I disagree. The superior Irwin tool scheme, they ran at one that was just plain blue with a yellow stripe around the bottom of it later on in the year. That was my favorite.
I like the one with the. I like the one with the saw blade on it better. I can't remember if that's 07 or 09.
Oh, I'm just talking about 04 because they ran two different ones for Kurt this year. Hey, look, Scott Wimmer.
Scott Wimmer. Dale Jarrett has been pushed back to the garage. I'm shocked.
Hey, look, there's Carl Long, man. Hopefully you don't flip in this race. That sucks.
I really hope not. What can Brown do for you?
Peep the damn Ron Horn. Well, I guess we're in the way, but just a second ago, peep the Ron Hornaday painted up golf cart.
I don't think we're in the way. I think we're off to the side.
Well, it was off to the side where we are.
Oh, we're in separate windows.
Oh, interesting. I
I'm
don't know how this Zoom thing works.
pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure though. I could be dead wrong.
Probably are.
Possibly.
Please pause 10 seconds for station identification. 78.
Why is that so much louder than the rest of it?
Kansas leading, McMurray second. All right, not much has changed.
One more lap to the restart here at Rockingham. Here's where the Coca-Cola Racing family is running.
Coke Racing family. Can we see it? I want to see it.
Can't. Fox owns that graphic, so we're not allowed to see it.
Oh, that's lame. I'm trying to think who's in the Coke Racing family. Harvick was in it. Michael Waltrip, Tony Stewart, Bobby Abadi. I think Kurt Busch. Hold on.
His car is getting tighter, but that's okay. He likes it. The track temp has dropped from 87 degrees at race start to 79 degrees. They dropped air pressure on the left side tires on their last stop, Nick Berggren. Rusty Wallace looking for his first win in 100 starts. Car had gotten a little bit loose before the caution flag. That cost him 2 spots. Not the best pit stop, 15.24. That cost him one more.
Coke Racing family. What weird that.
I bet Jeff Green was, right? Yeah, I can see it on his. I can see it on his B pillar.
Yeah, both petty cars, I think, were. But like Bill Elliott was in the Coke Racing family, but yet Jeremy Mayfield was sponsored by Mountain Dew at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a different time.
Oh, we got to crank it up. Maybe we'll crank it up here too. Yeah.
Crank it up. Meow.
All right. Before Seth says something else and blows your eardrums, turn that back down a little bit.
All I said was meow.
Yeah. Meow.
Meow.
All right, there we go.
Greg Biffle should be in the Coke Racing family, right?
I don't remember.
I think
Jeff
so.
Burton. That's the other one.
Jeffrey Michael Burton.
I don't think that's it.
Shut up. McMurray, probably.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's the best car right now. Saw the same thing yesterday in the Busch race. We didn't hear much out of McMurray running around the top 5. All of a sudden, comes down near the end of the show, and there he was leading the thing and winning it. But DW
Wasn't he in the lead just a minute ago?
so good since he's been leading this race.
Well, it was like 200 laps ago in real time, but in our time, it was just a few minutes ago. Yes.
Yeah.
Our quicker state aerial coverage will show you the sun and the shade.
It's not the Goodyear aerial coverage? Okay.
3 and 4 bathed in sunlight.
You can see the entire 2 lanes of road behind the track there.
Yeah. Big ass rocks over there.
You can see yeah. Well, little rocks on the back straightaway, but that's where.
Not yet.
Oh, it's not there yet?
No, they didn't build that till like 07. Yeah, I know.
What? And what the hell was Darrell Waltrip talking about? They used to go and test at Little Rock.
They did used to go and test at Little Rock.
When I heard Darrell say that, I thought he was saying that he used to go to Little Rock and test.
No.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So no, we don't have a Little Rock yet. The Little Rock's fun. I spent 3 days on Little Rock. So the turn 1 and 2 grandstands, I ended up hiding under there when we had basically a tornado come through.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, that was fun. I was like holding on to it, and this guy walked up to me. He's like, "Hey, you might not want to do that." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
It's like us in Arlington when the lightning delay was happening, and they were like, "Evacuate the grandstands," and we were like, "Nah, I'm good."
Well, we did the first time, and then the second time we were like, "Nah, bro."
2 was too much.
Yeah. And then freaking Ty Dillon came out and started like
doing the wave.
Yeah, we're like, all right, I don't think this is responsible of you to do, but okay. So who's in the 21 now? John Wood?
What?
I don't know.
Ricky Rudd.
Oh, I don't know.
John Wood never drove the 21. What the fuck?
I thought he did.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah. I don't want to freaking hear about it.
I think he did in like 07, like part-time.
Okay. I always forget Ricky Rudd like exists. Okay.
There's Ken Schrader and Bill Elliott, I think, were running it.
As it gets over the backstretch, it looks like that dairy car we had a couple of years ago, the move.
I do miss the heck out of the Coors Light car, though. That thing was awesome.
Sterling Marlin, the Kuzat Dodge.
Kuzat. Yeah, that was a great scheme. That, and I like the 06 Strimmy one. Almost better, honestly. But
I like the 04 better now. Look at that again. Whoa, damn.
I love.
Look at the white DEI one. I don't remember that car at all.
It looks interesting.
It's John Andretti. I know he ran the post car at the post serial car at Daytona that year. And he ran this candy apple. The fuck? It's candy apple car.
I really like that Jeremy Mayfield car with the green accents. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense color scheme wise, but I'm a big fan of it.
road by my count at least 6 times. Mark had gotten loose prior to that incident with Carl Long, but they've done a great job of taping up the nose of that race car.
Oh, there's my favorite food sponsor, Tide.
There's the damage.
Too bad we don't know how that happened. Jesus,
Whoa!
Mark.
That's how that happened. Oh,
Well, that's not how that happened.
He just pushed off the corner and got into the car beside it.
That's like NASCAR 09. If he'd gotten left rear damage from hitting somebody in the right front, or left front damage from hitting somebody in the right front, then NASCAR 09 used to do that shit.
well, NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, we would have been wrecked.
Yeah.
You would have hit somebody like that, you're done.
I always got so bad in NASCAR 09 when I'd get a little like I'd be like trying to keep the car as clean as possible all race, and then some dumbass lap car would just like run into me on the entry to the corner or something. Bam, there it is. Damage. I was so upset.
2 seconds off the lead. It's the Sharpie number 97. That's Kurt Busch.
Way more upset than I should have been. I'll put it that way. But
6 seconds back. There's Casey.
it is funny that like the whole series is sponsored by a company that I guess it exists now, but
It's T-Mobile now.
6.4 seconds from the leader.
oh yeah, Sprint got bought. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Murray back there closing on me. I'd be
So
worried.
yeah,
It's got STP on the hood.
It really has this place dialed in.
really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. 6th place, 7.7 seconds.
Oh, here's Booby Labonte.
On his bumper is Ward Burton in the Net Zero Chevy. Now Sterling Marlin is a second.
Actually, there's probably a handful of sponsors in here that don't even exist anymore. Does Net Zero exist anymore?
It does not exist anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Home Depot and Coors Light obviously still exist.
Pfizer made a remarkable comeback.
Yeah, they did.
Also
Cater-
doesn't exist anymore.
Caterpillar's not a real thing.
That's definitely a real thing, Seth.
I disagree. Disagree.
Oh well, I guess Alltel's Verizon now.
Did all just all a handful of them just buy all the other ones?
Yeah. DuPont's at Exalta now.
Well, DuPont, like I said, being a shitty company, they had to diversify the names of a lot of their subsidiary companies. So the paint division got just rebranded to Exalta, just so it didn't have the DuPont name. That's literally the only reason, to my understanding. They did this with another company or another subsect of theirs as well. They renamed it something else. I don't remember. Something chemicals.
And then Joe went up and hit the lugs on the left front. The biggest hindrance, though, for Ryan Newman, they feel like they can't keep up with the racetrack. They continue to try to free up that 12 car. But
They're
the
talking about
changes they
5 lug
continue to
nuts.
make aren't enough. The car still is
Soaking
tight.
it in as much as I could.
Meanwhile, Casey Kane driving that train. He's pulled right down on Kurt Busch for 3rd place.
They're having a heck of a battle. They've been side by side there for a few laps, and then Casey fell back behind Kurt to see maybe if he can set him up again. But he's really good right here. Casey is coming off turn 4.
You know, no matter what happens,
I love watching how much they got to drive these things.
Yeah.
Can you just think of the pressure
McMurray
this is only
rockets
the second
past
step
Newman.
start.
I get
He's
it.
in the 9 car that Bill Elliott has been synonymous for years. Plus, this is a car that won the race here in the fall. That's called pressure. And he's handling it
Look at
nice.
Chase driving under Kurt Busch. Chasey
Meanwhile,
Kane.
Matt Kenseth's rear view mirror is going to be filling up with Jamie McMurray.
William Clyde Kane.
Is Texaco Haviland still
Mike, I know you
around?
agree with me, and I'm gonna
Texaco
give you
Savage?
Haviland is.
so
Yeah,
much
Haviland,
talk
yeah.
about this chase for the championship.
I think Texaco still exists.
Oh,
Maybe not.
Texaco down the street from my house. It's a shell now. I still call it Texaco. Big fat, whatever that was.
Change it. I'll adapt to it.
Big fat.
Jeff Gordon
When was the last time you saw a good wrench?
and Kevin Harvick's 29.
The last race of the 2006 Cup season. That's the last time I remember seeing good wrench.
And he started to climb
Well, I guess no. They
in
were
real life.
I don't think I ever saw it. Well, I guess they were associated on his 07 fight.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, new leader.
New leader.
Max Murray.
JMM.
Little Jamie baby.
In his first stint for Ganassi.
Yeah.
You know, Kurt Busch started to the front, had a really fast car, pretty much ran the tires off it. Dale Jarrett conserved his stuff and won the race.
I knew Jarrett won.
Still
What do
have
you
a
mean?
way to go.
I just
9 laps.
I got a lot of confidence in McMurray. I just
Wait, did they cut out? Hold on. Carl Long takes a hard roll.
with 3 different cars.
Cut that out.
What the fuck?
All right.
Mad as hell.
We're editing it in.
We are definitely editing it.
Actually, pause right now. We're editing it in right now. All right, pause.
Pause it right now. Well, yeah.
Pause it.
let's Pause it.
I just did the thing.
Well,
Pause
this
it.
is in 5 seconds.
All right. Right now. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Big crack.
Yeah, he just ramps up on the fucking wall. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Crashed hard. Left the body along
Dun,
the
dun.
process.
Poor Carl. And then Bobby about fucking cleans him out there.
Oh, he just gets hooked.
Joe Logano
Brendan
he
Gaughan
rolls
got
all
in the
way
back of
on
Joe
the-
Nemechek in the 01. Brendan Gaughan in the 77.
I don't know what the hell Joe Nemechek
Carl
was
Long
doing.
goes for the wild ride.
Yeah.
And
Dumbass.
that's all on driver's side right there, sliding down the
Well, I don't
racetrack.
know,
Now
did they
she starts
show
to
it in-
tumble.
I don't know if they're going to show it because Robbie Gordon
1,
basically about does the same thing. God
3,
bless America.
4,
I remember watching that. I was on
5,
the front stretch and that thing
5.5, 6
flying through
times.
the air.
Damn, so you had to go to one cup race before seeing one flip. I have never seen one flip.
You've never seen a car. I've seen several.
Never seen a cup car
That's when
flip.
you
Look
call
at
your
that
crew
thing.
and you would say, you won't believe what I just saw.
Well, you've been to
Side barrel
And there
with
is
the
Carl
windshield.
Long.
Yeah.
He is
You've been to
okay.
Daytona
Kyle
more than I
Smith
have,
Dodge
so.
is a mess.
Yes. I saw Mike Skinner flip at a truck race.
You were at the 2012 Clash, right?
Yeah, watch Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, so you watched Jeff Gordon. That'd be pretty cool. And we're back. We saw Carl Long flipping out of order.
Yeah.
Because for some reason in this NASCAR edit of this race, they're like, that's not important at all.
Yeah.
Casey Kane, C-A-S-E.
Oh, wait, what? 26 laps remain in the race. Kansas regained the lead.
Kansas leading. Stacey Kane is chasing him down here.
Wow, they're not going to show it.
What?
Robbie Gordon almost did the same thing Carl Long did.
Really?
Yeah, he down the backstretch, 2 cars get together, and he like rides up on the side of the wall.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is a poor edit. I'll edit that clip in there. This is a poor edit of this race.
Terrible. Jesus, NASCAR.
Like, all right, we're going to skip 80 laps into the race. You know, from like the first edit, it's like, all right, there's been a lead change. Okay, that would have been cool to see.
Damn, Newman. He's diving off in there.
I love how nobody can hook, or not nobody, but very few guys can like hook the white line. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love. Huh? Do what?
Harvick was hooking it just a second ago.
Yeah, that's why he finished 14th. I love the line entering 3. I think that's super cool.
This is back when Penske was called Penske South.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
By contrast, Matt Kenseth's pit stop was
Keep
more than
Scott
3
Wimmer.
seconds better than Wallace's final pit stop. Now the restart had Kenseth alongside his Roush Racing teammate
Oh,
Mark Martin
AOL car. That doesn't exist anymore.
and his owner and crew chief have been called to what we formerly knew as the Big Red Truck after the race, what we now know as
The Oval Office. If you look on the side of the truck, it's got a
Who got called to the Oval Office?
Mark, well, hold on, let me roll back.
Red Truck at Mark Martin.
Mark Martin.
Had Kenseth alongside his Roush Racing teammate Martin Martin, and we're now been told that Martin and his owner and crew chief have been called to what we formerly knew as the Big Red Truck after the race, what we now know as
The Oval Office.
Why?
If you look on the side of the truck, it's got a big oval on it. We race on ovals. Seemed like the perfect name to me, the Oval Office. I like it. Go there and you have a little summit meeting.
What do you
Doesn't matter
do?
who's,
I don't know.
Did he like
The last lap, Matt Kenseth
hinder
and Casey Kane,
everyone
they ran
else from
identical
getting by?
speeds, but
Like
the
what?
2 laps
What
prior to that,
happened?
Casey Kane chopped about a half a second off of
I would
This is
assume,
terrible video.
huh?
This is terrible video.
Yeah, some intern freaking, I don't know. Whoever edited this was not getting paid enough, and they put that much effort into it. That's what happened here. Well, I guess that's what we get for not wanting to use the 3-hour version of this.
Yeah.
I couldn't stomach it. It's already 3:30 in the
Oh,
morning.
here we go. They're
I
showing
know,
it.
it's 2:30. I lied. This is a restart, right?
anything wrong here, they both take off together. Mark's, got good speed through the corner. Now possibly right here with the vent up front end, he should have probably dropped down out of the way right there.
Yeah, but isn't the whole point of him lining up as the first car 1 lap down so he can try and get his... Oh, he's definitely blocking.
Yeah.
I give that a 50-50. I think if Casey Kane.
Oh no, that's tough.
He is definitely blocked. Look how much faster the 17 is. He's clearly trying to give Matt...
Yeah, still, you're trying to stay on the. I don't know. You kind of.
He's trying to give Matt as much space as possible before Stacey gets by him.
Casey, yeah.
Kind of look around, see what it looks
Yeah, this video, they haven't shown any of the wrecks in this video.
Which, I mean, compared to what NASCAR usually does, it's a, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it is kind of silly. I mean, it's not like a 10-minute highlight video, but, so like it's 50 some minutes. Like, show us Carl Long's wreck at least. Like,
Yeah, good lord.
that one's infamous.
floating it in there really fast. That last lap, he was quicker than Matt Kenseth, then Casey Kane in the 9 car.
Oh yeah, I remember Murray was faster than all of them. I think he ran the tires off of it.
Might take a lap or two to free him up where he gets going here.
Damn, we live in a world where McMurray could have won this race.
Racetrack, you
Yeah.
catch somebody here, you can pass them. You don't have to follow.
There's an alternate universe where Jamie McMurray won this race, and you are still a diehard Jamie McMurray fan.
Yeah.
Be a nail biter.
Larry McReynolds just said you could drive up and pass someone. That's wild.
Yeah, I know.
Not in a while.
Yes, he's with the team that won here last fall.
Well,
Yes, he has.
what are you talking about, Larry?
Hold on.
But he's a rookie. He was the subject of a big battle between Ford and Dodge as to who he would drive for this year. He's trying to fill Bill Elliott's shoes. What a job he's done.
And why do these young men get these opportunities? Because of what he's doing right here today.
Casey
Because they
Kane
deserve
showed
it,
way
and
more
because they can
promise
step
than he
up.
actually showed talent. I mean, he was good, but here we go now.
There are the contenders.
And we're back.
This rookie award. Casey Kane. Well,
But yeah, Casey Kane, like,
Sauter, Wimmer.
Casey Kane is the only one of this group to do anything of note, though.
he just won a couple races. Johnny Sauter won a truck title. Brendan Gaughan had an okay Xfinity career. Scott Wimmer exists.
I would, compared to what Casey did as far as like, what, 2 or 3 Coca-Cola 600s and 18 cup wins, that's notable. The other ones,
career, but like
Brian Vickers is notable for a lot of wrong reasons.
so anyway, Casey Kane had a great career, but not nearly as great as it seemed like he was going to have.
It's just like, I don't know, like Casey, maybe if he goes to Hendrick a little earlier in his career, maybe it goes better for him. I wonder.
Every race takes on a greater importance this year in the points. NASCAR.
Oh, don't even try to sell the chase to us, Mike.
Caution flag on the season. Bring all of the top 10 and everyone else within 400 points of the leader.
If we had this chase format but with playoff points, I wouldn't hate it as much as what we have now.
Chase.
Huh?
I'd just rather not have a chase. Look
I
at
mean,
Casey running him down.
forget how you get there. I just like the reward, the bonus. And it's like everything we do in this sport. Once races start,
We're gonna float it in there, ride it up the wall.
We got a race every week.
Yeah, the racing line here is very different from pretty much any other track.
Yeah. I mean, they used to say it was as challenging as Darlington to get around. Maybe not as challenging, but close.
I can already see how this would go if I tried to run this in iRacing.
I was actually pretty good at this in any video games.
If this was iRacing, I could let off at like halfway down the back straightaway, and I would still hit the damn wall entering turn 3. I just know it just by looking at it.
Years ago today, he started 23rd, so his qualifying fortunes have improved.
It's gnarly seeing a track with no safer barrier.
Tighten it up here for the lead. I'm telling you, it's getting closer and closer.
Gnarly, not in a good way. This is interesting. I mean, I'd say it was like that for, a long time in racing, obviously, but damn, Casey got close there.
Yeah.
Whew.
8 laps, and he still can't get by him.
One goes high, one goes low on that last lap. We got a drag race to the start-finish line. I believe
Foreshadowing.
Casey makes up a ton through the center of the corner, but he pays for it a bit on exit. But not too bad.
No,
but,
I mean, he's right there. He slipped up. He needs to run. He's run a little bit higher than 1. He might. Oh, here's what happens. McMurray gets up there.
Breathing down his back too. So
look at all the time the kids have just.
Yeah, he finally tried to run a different line through 3 and not follow right behind Matt, which is.
Oh, here you go.
Here he goes.
There you go. Run the top, Casey. You got him. Oh, here he comes.
What a fucking awesome onboard camera.
Should have turned him.
He wasn't there.
he drove under him and won the race and picked up the name McLucky.
And he did it yesterday. He drove underneath 2 cars that got together, one a leader, one a lap car.
Guys, he got a heck of a run off turn 4 that time, Jake.
5 to go. 3 cars under a blanket.
The other 2 cars went to top.
I can see how you fell in love with this. I guess you already probably had fallen in love with it. But
coming to 4 to go. A 7-year-old buddy has to pee, so Mom takes him to the bathroom.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did you miss the end of the race?
I did.
Oh my God. I'd have told you to pee your damn pants and stay in those dirty pee pants all day.
Mom didn't realize it was the end of the race. Or that close to the end.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be a
Same.
finish. There's McMurray.
A Fomoto finish.
A Fomoto.
That's why Casey couldn't get him, is because McMurray stuck up his ass.
They drive off into 1. They cannot see now. The sun's right in their eyes.
See, I think Matt has an advantage. He knows just how hard to drive his car. These guys behind him.
Well, yeah, leader usually does have the advantage unless they're on way older tires. Daryl.
There'll be 2 laps to go this next time. There's 1 lap car up in front of him. Derek Cope in the 50 car.
And he won't be a factor. He pulls down and out of the way.
Not yet.
Oh, thank God. We need to take a.
Robbie Reiser, Tommy Baldwin. 3 cars.
There's 2 to go now, right? Or is this the last lap?
2 to go.
2 to go. Now, why do we need to see what the crew chiefs are doing? I don't know. I mean, it's better than Kim Burton Cam, but.
Oh, here's where I think this is where McMurray screws up. He screws up down in 1. That's what happened. Here he comes. Come on, get a run.
Good Lord, Jamie.
Yeah.
Almost hit the wall, exiting 2 and drops back.
Yeah, he lost a lot of ground right there. Last time through 3 and 4, though. Kane goes to the bottom.
Kane comes to the bottom.
He gets a run.
Come on, Stacey, you can do it.
Oh man, if he pulls down just a little bit earlier, he might have him.
He should have hit him.
Damn.
The Subway 400 is 8 career win.
Oh, look at that. Damn. Yeah, no, he didn't win. Killer bees.
They're like, do we win? Dude, you were half a car length behind, but did we win, though?
They were not half a car length behind.
Shut up, buddy. quarter, maybe.
Look how close it is.
Loose and made it a two
It's fairly close.
to the line. Dane got such a runoff turn forward.
It's closer than you remember, dude.
Wow.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, it's way closer. Than
Fucking a lot closer than I remember.
Yeah.
Damn.
Each time they say yes.
Yeah, fuck Powerade.
Well, yeah, Matt's a Gatorade guy.
Woo! Knock that shit out of here. Jack Roush.
He didn't get too much Gatorade on him. He's a robot. He was short-circuited.
Uh-oh, the Matt robots. Look at those freaking sunglasses. Those are the ugliest looking things ever. Why were glasses like that so popular in the early 2000s?
I just had a blast. Everybody at the Roush engine department and the Yates engine department, everybody combining that has done such a great job. We just got awesome engines. We got a better body this year, and I think you're going to see a lot of this year. Maybe not for me, but I think from all the Roush boys. So this is a good way to start it off.
Now, you asked 3 times how close it was. Let's take a look at the monitor. You can just see how close that finish was, Matty.
Yeah, I think we needed every bit of the power we had there at the end. I knew he was going to be close, and I didn't want to spin the tires off at 4, and he was getting air off my door there, and I just tried to stay away from him. But
Air off my
should have
door.
pulled down a little bit, but it was a close race. But these guys worked hard for this, and feels good to be here. This is for everybody who says we couldn't lead laps and win races. This feels good.
Sure is. Top 10s here at the Rock, including the win today.
All right, that's it. Last
Jeff Gordon, 10th, 2 laps down.
in 10th. Wow,
The
yeah.
hell?
How about Wood Button getting a nice top 10?
Well,
Look at all the rookies. Look, 3 rookies right in a row. 4 in the top 20, or 5 in the top 20.
good Lord.
Evo Page in the 4. I thought Jimmy Smith was running that car. I think he ran the 4 and the 50 a little bit.
Larry Foy.
Jimmy Johnson, 41st. But that guy's not going to amount to nothing.
Who's better, Jimmy or
Look, this is the top 10 in points. Scott Wimmer's chilling in 4th. Harvick's 3rd. What?
I mean, it is the second race of the season, so.
Yeah, I know. Fucking Harvick falls down, finishes like 15th in points. Ward Burton's in 9th. Joe Nemechek's up in 10th. Scott Wimmer's 4th. Yeah, Casey Kane finished 2nd. All right, you're still not the leading rookie.
All Dale Jr. fans are like, stop the count, stop the count.
Yeah, but cool. That was that. That was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. God, I miss these over. Hopefully we get some classics like this year, man. Cool. Good talk, Seth.
We had some classics this past year. Bristol.
Yeah, we did. We
Bristol.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Charlotte.
So this has been the Big Motor Small Blade podcast. This has been our,
Unshare your screen.
Huh?
Unshare your screen.
Oh yeah. Stop share. There we go.
There we go. We done did it.
It's been the Big Motor Small Blade podcast. I don't know what we're gonna call this yet. We'll think about it and title the video that.
Yeah. You're gonna be aware of it before we are. Put it that way.
Exactly. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, or dislike, or don't watch. I don't care. No.
If they made it this far, then they've already watched.
Yeah. See, I got them. Yeah.
Got him.
All right. Anyway, Seth just said got him. I'm done.